Take 9. Teach what you want to learn. If you don't remember anything else about this evening, keep this one in mind. Teach what you want to learn. Now, you might think he's got it backwards. I'm sure he's rehearsed and everything, but shouldn't you learn it first? We'll get to that. But I don't have it wrong. My 15-year-old son is writing a book that should already elicit a response of shock and awe from the audience. Yeah. The book is called 7 Strategies to Become a Better Friend. So you think, I'm talking about teaching and learning. Well, does he have a PhD in social teenage psychological relationships? No. Has he written or even read numerous articles on the topic? That would be enough. However, let's think about his target audience. Think about the 15-year-old boy who maybe doesn't have such good friends, who would like to be a better friend, who would like to learn even 1 strategy, much less 7, to become a better friend, to have friends longer, to have deeper relationships, to have their back, have somebody watching out for you. I want that. So am I going to listen to the gray-haired professor with the sociology degree and blah, blah, teenage babbledygook? Maybe. But I'm like that 15-year-old boy who's living it. And not to mention daring to teach about it, daring to write about it. And what's going to happen, here's the big secret. What's going to happen when he writes about his knowledge is that he is going to turn it into a process, because he now has to teach that other 15-year-old boy how to do this, right? And through that process of him sort of taking the knowledge that he has inside of him, I know that, but it's different. It's a higher level to then teach it to someone else, because you have to have a deep enough understanding of the topic to be able to teach someone else what you have learned. Now, I hear you, Bradley, that's really special about your 15-year-old son and all, but I don't have a 15-year-old son, nor do I want one. But how does this apply to me, an Utrecht Toastmaster member? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been asked to be the ambassador of a brand new club of Toastmasters here in the Netherlands. Now, I know your first thought might be, well, Bradley, you've only been in Toastmasters a year. How is this possible? What do you know about starting a club? Ask the new club how much I know about starting a club. Ask the new club. I know what I know about giving speeches. Ask the new club not what I know, but what we know. Teach what you want to learn. Get your pen and paper out. What is one thing here in Toastmasters, public speaking, anything related, public speaking, Toastmasters, what is one thing that you would like to learn? Now, if you're brand new, it might be something simple. If you're more experienced, it might be something more advanced. Whatever it is, just quickly, one thing, first thing that comes to your mind. We're not going to share them or anything. Just for you, what is one thing that you would like to improve on? Now, dare I say, what is one thing that you would like to learn? Now, you know where I'm going, right? I'm going to take it a step higher, because I am going to say we are the ambassadors for this new club. We are going to teach what we want to learn. Got it? Now you might think, well, let me pick something I'm really good at. You could do that. I mean, Cora could talk about the structure of evaluations. Could do that. But you know what would be better, of course, would be someone who is not so experienced in evaluation and really needs structure in his or her evaluations. Because what would happen in that process? I would learn like one direction, right? Coming in, I'm learning. I now have the knowledge. Yay. But as we've already heard, to to regurgitate that, to get that out to someone else, to explain my learning and my knowledge and my experience, that's going to take my understanding to a deeper level. And this is where I want to go as Utrecht Toastmasters. I don't want to just learn. I want to teach. I want us to be the masters of the universe, or of Toastmasters, that we know enough and have experienced enough to teach what we know. I'm not saying we start a school, Toastmasters school, and because there's a little secret benefit here that's happening, and that is through teaching, you learn even more than if you were just learning for yourself. Because remember, you're learning not just for yourself, you're learning for that guy, for that new woman in the new club who's just, please give it all to me. I know nothing. That's my goal with Toastmasters. In the coming weeks and months, we'll talk about the nuts and bolts of this operation. But I challenge you to turn that on its head. What do I want to learn? What am I going to teach? Thank you very much. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. Good night.